There's really two areas of certification research we specialize in for our partners. Number one is determining the viability or applicability of a specific certification in your industry sector. And what that means is determining whether or not the certification is a factor during the award process. So as an example, with this client, we can see that we researched about 9,300 contracts, and of those, only 473 of the contracts were considered 8A sole source. This client was considering getting an 8A certification, and while the initial data set does not tell you it's not viable, it does tell you that it's not the most common way that the government awards under this industry sector. It falls far short of the no set-aside use, small business set-aside total, and not applicable. That said, that doesn't mean that this client shouldn't get an 8A certification. What it means is we need to dig deeper into these 473 8A contracts and determine what the viability is for the client to be able to participate on that subsector of this data set. And you can see here, they average over $1 million a contract, so this is probably worth looking into deeper. Just the overarching theme is it's primarily not competed under 8A sole source. Now, the second version of certification research that we can do has to do with your organization's existing certification. So let's say you've got, and not just certifications, let's say you have a GSA schedule, let's say you have an 8A certification, a hub zone, woman-owned, veteran-owned, whatever it may be. You need to determine where your best opportunities lie in the federal market. You need to determine which agencies are going to present the best opportunity for you to gain a competitive advantage by leveraging your certification or your contracting vehicle, and we can conduct specific research into that, including strategies such as existing contracts that are going to be recompeted, but that certification company or that small business is growing out of small business status, perhaps they're growing out of the 8A program, and that contracting officer is going to be looking for a new source for that opportunity. Another example would be set aside contracts and teaming with companies that don't have those set aside certifications but have the other attributes that make them attractive to the agency, such as past performance with that particular agency. So we can research the viability of certifications in contracting vehicles, and we can also research the applicability and the go-to-market strategy if you have existing certifications.